Many people believe that when they open incognito mode or private browsing, they become invisible on the internet. But the truth is, private browsing does not make you anonymous. And misunderstanding this can expose your activity to far more people than you think. Before we break this down, make sure you subscribe to Threat Lens. On this channel, we explain how cyber threats actually work so you can protect your data, your privacy, and your online identity. Now, let's talk about what private browsing really does and what it absolutely does not do. What private browsing actually does. Private browsing modes like Chrome Incognito, Safari Private Mode, or Firefox Private Window are designed to do only a few things. When you close the window, your browser will delete your local browsing history, remove cookies and temporary site data, clear form entries in search history. This means someone who uses your same device later won't easily see the websites you visited. That's it. Private browsing is essentially a local privacy feature, not an anonymity tool. It protects you from people using your computer, not from the internet itself. The biggest myth about incognito mode, the biggest misunderstanding about private browsing is the belief that it hides you from websites, internet providers, or networks. It does not. Even in private mode, several parties can still see your activity. These include your internet service provider, ISP, the websites you visit, your school or workplace network administrator, and sometimes even advertising trackers. So while your browser might not store the history locally, your online activity still travels across the internet, just like normal browsing. And those connections can still be logged and monitored. Your internet provider can still see everything. Your ISP acts as the gateway between your device and the internet. Every website you visit must pass through their infrastructure. This means your ISP can still see the websites you connect to, the time you connect, the amount of data transferred. Private browsing does nothing to hide that information. Your internet provider may log this activity for network monitoring, legal compliance, data retention policies. In some countries, ISPs are even required by law to keep records of browsing activity for a certain period of time. So private browsing does not prevent this tracking. Your workplace or school can still monitor you. If you are connected to a company network, university network, or school Wi-Fi, private browsing will not hide your activity from network administrators. Most corporate networks use monitoring tools that track websites visited, file downloads, application usage, suspicious activity. These systems operate outside your browser, meaning incognito mode has no effect on them. If you're on a managed network, administrators can still see the traffic passing through their systems. Private browsing only hides activity from your own browser history, not from network monitoring tools. Websites still know you're there. When you connect to a website, your browser still sends information such as your IP address, your device type, your browser version, your screen resolution. This information can still be used to identify or track your session. Many websites also use browser fingerprinting, a technique that creates a unique profile of your device based on dozens of characteristics. Even if cookies are removed later, fingerprinting can sometimes reconnect activity across sessions. So private browsing does not make you invisible to websites. Private browsing does not stop malware or tracking scripts. Another misconception is that private browsing protects against malicious tracking. It does not. If a website contains tracking scripts, malicious ads, data collection tools, they can still run while you are browsing in private mode. Private browsing is not a security tool. It does not block malware, phishing attacks, spyware, and data harvesting scripts. If a website is malicious, incognito mode will not protect you. If this video is helping you understand how online privacy really works, make sure you subscribe to Threat Lens. We break down real cybersecurity threats and digital privacy risks so you can stay informed and stay protected online. Now, let's look at when private browsing is actually useful. When private browsing is actually helpful. For example, logging into multiple accounts. If you want to log into a second account without logging out of the first one, a private window can isolate that session. Avoiding stored cookies. Private browsing prevents sites from saving cookies after the session ends, which can reduce some forms of persistent tracking using shared computers. If you're using a public computer or someone else's device, private mode prevents your login sessions from being stored locally. But again, this only protects against local access, not internet monitoring. If you want real online privacy, if your goal is true online privacy or anonymity, you need tools that go beyond private browsing. Some of the common methods include virtual private networks, VPNs. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic and routes it through a secure server. This hides your browsing activity from your ISP and local networks. However, the VPN provider itself can still see your traffic, so choosing a trustworthy provider is important. Privacy-focused browsers. Browsers like Brave or Firefox with privacy settings enabled can block many tracking scripts and third-party cookies. The Tor network. Tor routes internet traffic through multiple encrypted nodes, making it extremely difficult to trace the origin of the connection. This provides a much higher level of anonymity than private browsing. However, Tor can be slower and is primarily used for privacy-sensitive activities. The real lesson. The key takeaway is simple. Private browsing protects your activity from people who use your device. It does not hide you from the internet. Your ISP, network administrators, and websites can still see your connections. Understanding this distinction is critical for protecting your privacy online. Many people assume they are anonymous when using private mode, but in reality, their activity may still be logged by multiple systems across the network. Knowing how these technologies actually work allows you to make smarter decisions about your digital privacy. Final thoughts. Private browsing is a helpful convenience feature, but it should never be mistaken for a complete privacy solution. If you want stronger protection online, you need a combination of secure browsing habits, strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, privacy-focused tools, and awareness of how data moves across the internet. Cybersecurity isn't just about tools. It's about understanding the systems you use every day. Final call to action. If you found this helpful, make sure you subscribe to Threat Lens. Like the video, share it with someone who still believes incognito mode makes them invisible, and leave a comment below. Staying informed is one of the most powerful ways to stay protected online. And on this channel, we'll continue breaking down the cyber threats most people never realize are happening. Stay aware, stay secure,